tracking, always alerting. Storm Team 8.
And good afternoon, West Michigan. We continue to track snow moving inland, especially over the last hour or so here, most of which has actually been targeted north of I-96. That'll be the case where we start to see likely some of that snow stack up on area roadways. Not a whole lot of accumulation just yet, but again, this is just the beginning stages of a system that's going to impact us here for at least the next 18 hours or so. I want to focus in on the area that we're seeing that darker blue pop of color, those heavier snow bands. That's stretching from areas like Grand Haven, Muskegon, all the way up north towards Big Rapids and Mount Pleasant. It does leave most of Kent County dry for the time being, but that dry air will eventually be overrode again by that snow. Bit of a wider view. This is not just for us, but actually much of the Midwest. Off to our west, heavy snow continues to come down in Illinois and Wisconsin and portions of Iowa, and slowly but surely again we'll continue tracking into West Michigan. Speaking of which, as we head into the afternoon, again, that's when we'll start to see some slick area roadways. The evening commute could be a bit of a dicey one for some of us. Again, the plows have done a great job at pre-treating those roadways, but again, that snow will again stack up pretty quickly as we see several inches, and certainly cold enough to talk snow. The temperatures across the region are sitting in the low to mid 20s, and we're not expecting a whole lot of improvement from here on out. Winter weather advisory will officially go into effect by the end of our show at 1 o'clock, carrying until 7 a.m. on Thursday morning. No winter storm warning in effect for us. That's off to our east as well as off to our west, and likely we will not see an upgrade as we hold pretty steadily with our forecast. Some fine tuning of that timing. Again, we are still expecting this to ramp up around that 3 or 4 o'clock hour, and that'll make the Wednesday evening commute a little bit of a tricky one. This will carry into about Thursday morning, but we're expecting those snow showers to become a little bit lighter around that 4 a.m. time frame. So that'll put us a bit in a gray area to see if school closed or schools close across the board or not. Some link effect flurries will continue into the afternoon, and it will be a touch breezy into our Thursday. So I'll walk you through our future cast here. Again, this is about 4 o'clock today. We are expecting widespread moderate to heavy snow showers. The heaviest of snow still expected well after dark into the overnight hours. But if we flash forward to about 4 a.m., again, some drier air really tries to work in. We will have to deal with some of that lake effect flurries as those winds shift to the west, but the bulk of that snow again is going to fall overnight. So our forecast does hold. I think the vast majority of the area will get away with about 4 to 6 inches of snow. I do think there could be some locally higher totals, especially where we start to see some of those bands set up later tonight, upwards of about 7 inches. But again, not a significant notable change. However, the trend has been a little bit less snow amounts over the last couple of days, so something we'll continue to watch develop into the afternoon. Again, temperatures today and tomorrow will hover in the mid-20s, and in fact, that's where we'll actually be for the foreseeable future. So as far as the snow melting, just not going to be in our forecast. Friday, Valentine's Day, looking dry for us. We do have to talk about another system into the weekend that could bring several more inches of snow. And behind that, we'll have to deal with lake effect snow showers Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And notice another bit of an Arctic blast as high temperatures dip into the mid-teens, and we'll see those low temperatures once again fall into the single digits.